What up, everybody? I'm back with more Final Fantasy 16. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe, hit the notification bell if you're watching this on YouTube. If you're live on Twitch with me, please like and subscribe, or follow and subscribe to my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/talkativecarl. Of course, you can follow me in the other links in the description below, like my Patreon, Instagram, Twitter. Oh, man, I just finished eating some I bought me some Portello's. If you don't know what Portello's is, a kind of unique restaurant that's only seen in Illinois, or more specifically Chicago. But I was just like starving. I didn't feel like cooking anything. There's barely anything to really cook that like I would find like enjoyable. But I just need to relax. I had one it's been a long week. I'm exhausted. I just want to, like, this is me right now unwinding. Of course, yes, I'm streaming this, part of what I wanted to do anyway, but it's just I really needed to unwind. I needed like just decompress. I just a little thing has been going on. I know I got some side quests. Pretty much I'm gonna be doing for the bulk of the video. It's gonna be a long video anyway, so it's all right. But this Sunday, man, it's like I posted on my Twitter because like this gif of Scar with the line, "I'm surrounded by idiots," and that's how I'm feeling right now, because it's not people that work, it's just outside of that. Well, like I'm trying to go home, I'm getting inundated by just like just people. I'm an introvert people, so I'm all, look, the day is already done for one thing, and I'm just like, okay, I'm just focused on getting home. But it's already been a long week, so I'm already, if I'm working from like a straight Sunday to Wednesday, for example, like this week, by Tuesday I'm already exhausted and I'm already running on fumes. So by Wednesday I'm just gonna be like livid, people. But Sunday I'm sitting there waiting on a bus stop, and there's some stud woman, cause it was a woman, like a gay woman, and I'm not sure, like she's like, I don't know. I was want to say like she might something like mentally, whatever, but I didn't really, focus too hard on that. But she's on a phone, and she's like putting her phone, and every time it's always gotta be me when I'm going on the bus stop, and everybody got to ask me, coming straight to me, like, "Hey, do you know where the bus coming?" It's like 3 other people that might be on the bus stop, but you go straight to me, and like, don't talk. Like, I think we all agree, if like if you're on, clearly you're on your phone, you got earbuds. I don't know if my locks was in the way or something, but clearly I'm not engaged to the outside world. That means don't approach me. Like I'm not trying to talk with anybody. But it's like, nobody understand like social cues. But she's sitting there pointing her phone at me, FaceTiming some guy. I don't know if it's a father or something like that. "Hey, I told you he looks like you, right?" It's like I didn't know how to process that. I just smiled and just like whatever, ignored it. I didn't want to raise a fuss over something that tiny, but it's like, oh my god. And then today I'm literally like about to turn the corner to go into the building of my home, and this woman who looks like somebody punched her in her nose or something, because she looked like she got dried blood underneath one of her nostrils or something like that, and looked like she just crawled out of the dumpster. And then she really like, excuse me, you have YouTube? No, like I'm literally the only person that doesn't watch YouTube. That's what I wanted to say, but I didn't want to be the smart ass to this, you know, woman who just asked me like a simple question. I didn't want to be an ass. So like, yeah, and then she's trying to get me to subscribe to her, like, you know, YouTube channel, and she's trying to, and she's nearly, you know, like 15 subscribers away from 500. It's like, okay, good for you, that's cool. But it's just like, I'm mentally checked out, folks. I'm starving. I barely had anything to eat all day aside from like an apple. And I'm just like, want to sit down. And it's like, I don't care, lady. Why are you stopping a complete stranger for this crap? And you not look together at all. Look, like I said, it looked like she just crawled out of the dumpster. I had half of a mind to ask, like, you know, do you need me to call like the ambulance or police or something like that? Because you look like somebody punched you in your face or something. But, you know, I was cordial, civil, whatever. I was just like wanting to like end the conversation and move that on. I didn't subscribe to her thing, to be completely blunt. But I'm just like, why I gotta get stopped? I'm just trying to get home, and I always gotta be stopped by, you know, just, you know, oddballs. I'm sorry. It's just like I said, like I'm already kind of like, you know, edgy. Like it's like I don't care. I don't care, people. It's not like it's not you guys. I'm just, you know, it's like you trying to get, if you're exhausted, you're trying to get home from wherever place you're coming from, especially if it's work or something like that, and you keep getting stopped by BS, you're a little ticked.
What could be wrong with Togo? He seemed well enough when I last saw him. He cracked the crystal tip.
I'm gonna, you know, do that Flan Prince mission once I'm done with all these little side quests. I should be at level 35 by that point.
You think something's wrong with Togo?
So you can read. Congratulations.
Don't be a
I
bitch.
didn't say I was wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating his treats. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at them. Didn't like him. Which is why I'm of the mind that his mind's on something else. Not been working in too hard, have you?
No harder than usual. Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
What was it he said it was? A frost wolf?
That's what the Lozma seems saying.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosaleth. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean? Perhaps.
Lozman, I need to ask you about Togo. Something's not right with him. Isn't he, Lucy? I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite, which is certainly a new development. She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle. I rather think she might be right, though not about his appetite. All Canines are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within, and I see no reason why a frost wolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgal, but a surfeit of it. If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient. Frostwolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients. As to where one might find a suitable substitute, some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins. I don't recall ever seeing any that large. And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear of predators. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida, and that was long before the village was abandoned. Even so, it seems like a good place to start. Good hunting, Clive?
A bone to pick.
She had him. McGregor, mocking their prize.
Yeah, making sure.
Please, teach me.
Make sure I don't bump into any other bounties accidentally, like last video with that that assassin looking guy. Oh, why ass?
It's certainly quiet. If I were a giant antelope, it would seem like just the place. I will find one bigger than that. You hungry, Torgal?
It's over.
Will it be enough, I wonder? I said that answers my question. Which means we have the laws in our thanks. I'm just a big puppy, aren't you? A very big puppy. You do know you can take that woody total. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear while you're up at the back. Come on, boy.
Well, we brought enough. Let's do like a quick fight. Keep wanting to press the B button, and that's not the dodge. I'm starting to think if... Wait a minute. Oh, I'm starting to think that if I properly counter as I'm doing rage, well, if somebody hit as I'm about to do raging fist, I'm not sure when like the timing is supposed to be, that's when this like rapid punches will activate. I think now I'm getting it.
noticed you and Torgal had gone off somewhere. Took you for a walk, did you?
You could say that.
So, Molly's leftovers weren't good enough, eh? That'll teach me for treating you like you're still a pup. Alright, no need to shout. Now I know what you're after. I can see about getting some in.
Speaking of which, I brought one for later. Can I leave it with you?
Am I? A nice like that. In return, you can thank Tomes for me. The bloody know-it-all.
I was just on my way to see him. Ah, Clive. Were you able to locate your quarry? We were indeed, Lawsman. You pointed us in exactly the right direction. And Torgal's been a very happy hound ever since. Very good, very good. Lady Garen says her thanks, by the way, for your part in solving the mystery. Ah. But that reminds me. After your last visit, I found myself pondering Torgal's talents. Do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in Torgal's transformation? About how she somehow woke the power within him. Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought. But one which raised certain questions in my mind. You see, the Fenrir of legend served Shiva and Shiva alone. And while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply they are somewhat different in nature to those you described Torgal as having used. What are you suggesting? That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one icon's power. Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you, your brother, and even the late Sid. In short, the icons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at war, have been diverse and plenty, and that number has only grown as the realm's dominance has fallen to your sword. One can speculate as to how all of this has affected Torgal. He has seemed more fierce of late. And if I'm not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still. We are fortunate indeed to be able to count him amongst our allies and not our adversaries. Oh, he's more than an ally. He's a friend.
That's I know in the last video I spent, a decent amount of time from that training thing. I really want to try to see if I can make this thing work. Right. Yes, there we go. Okay. Finally got it. I'm sitting there like, you know, struggling this whole doggone time in the last video. Oh, went the wrong.
Crack my crystal too.
Hopefully it's nothing. I should speak to Blackthorn just in case.
Blacksmith's Blues. Again? Well, the person he's jealous of now.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment? Not really, no. This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, and you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that ass. Is there something else weighing on your mind? Cheering you might help. That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, you got a keen eye on him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something. Something I've never seen before. And that was a sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me, the edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised he'd been cut. So that's what's troubling you. Not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad. And if you knew how to do it, we could unpick us breakers with even better blades. That's about the size of it, yeah. I'll see what I can find out. Sharper sword are always well done. We can't have our master blacksmith being distracted. Sure is soft touch, you know that. But I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck, Dave. Thank you. Let's see what Karen knows about this sword. You're looking well, Karen.
What's wrong? Out with it.
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need help and find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving into distraction.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections. Which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Delmechian bloke. Collects weapons and the like. And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients. Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dollar Mill where I left him.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh, and he's a touch eccentric, if you take my meaning.
I appreciate the warning.
Oh, now we can go inside.
Shouldn't be too hard to track down Excalibur.
The Centric's fang is gone. The whole mother crystal gone. What are we gonna do?
Calm yourself. We don't know for sure. It could have just been a tremor. Welcome. If you're hoping for a bed, I'm afraid you'll have to look elsewhere. One of our wealthy patrons has purchased the use of every room hoping to keep up the riffraff, as he puts it.
My reputation will be ruined! Ruined!
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you.
Lord Tic Tac.
Do yourself a mischief. On me, intrusion, but
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going for a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Redeem! Get rid of the filthy elf this instant!
Very good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind stepping outside for a moment? I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble. Huh? No. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat factious. He has been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin. Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen to collect. I suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine. Ah, you know Lady Karen? Yes, I'm afraid it was. I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition. You are but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant. What an audience for Lord Ignac. Humanishly enough. Then I'll be on my way. A condition I would be a fool to refuse. Of course, you shall have your audience. I suppose you saw where the thieves went. I did not, no. Though some indiscreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf mean that I know where you might find them. And it's bed. Every ill-gotten coin in Delamal is said to pass through that disreputable corner of the Valkyrie. And that's where I'm heading. I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence, and arrange for an audience upon your triumphant return. That will be very kind of you. Farewell, and best of luck.
Oh, and I know a couple weeks ago I did mention that my next X-Men solo comic book review will be Psylocke, but I will get to it. But first I want to because I don't think hardly anybody really sat down to read anything with this character but Dazzler, because all too often we hear Dazzler come up in in certain comic books, like somebody going to a concert and the newest Dazzler concert or song is out. And I'm thinking like, okay, let me read at least some Dazzler, because I know her power is based around sound and causing like lights to erupt and everything like that, and she's like a rock musician. Excuse me. Because the last comic that I read that had like Dazzler, was it Dazzler? Yeah, I think it was Dazzler. I can't recall now, but I was reading Silk during the whole Spider-Man comic reviews that I was doing earlier in the year. I'm like, and after like watching some X-Men episodes, I'm like, okay, I need to sit down and actually read some Dazzler and see what's up with her.
We've got company. Come on, Max, let's tear the bastard's head off.
Crap.
This must be Matt's luggage. Nothing seems to be damaged. All right. Let's get it back to Dalmel.
Oh, also, I plan on doing like a YouTube tier list of all the MCU villains, including not only the movies but all the TV shows too, except for the ones that I didn't watch, like Inhumans.
What should I call you, my good man? Why then? Glad to make your acquaintance. A formidable name indeed. Well, Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt. Redeem here tells me you wished for an audience. Is that all? A few moments of your time should suffice, yes. You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right, speak, Master Wyvern is wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired. Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that sword. It was made in the Upper Isles, far beyond the Twins, and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does. Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow. There's a
phrasing?
whole sort of beauty to it, really. And how they have such an edge? Fine question. Why, they use whitestone, of course. White stones, rather. The whole array of them ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more. But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness. A mineral quite foreign to this great realm of ours. And that is the key. The secret ingredient. Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, together with my regards.
Obi doesn't literally mean 1,000 licks. Like you gotta sharpen it 1,000 times.
Even the blade itself, and a far more fitting payment. Thank you.
It's not like anybody can't count to 1,000. It's just the time and exhaustion to take it that far.
So it is. I am locked in bitter competition with a rival collector of curiosities. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel, but he is hard at my heels. And there are many other collectors out there. Too many to count, but only one do I consider my nemesis, Lord Byron Rosfield, and is a perennial thorn in my side. I can imagine. Farewell, Wyvern, may our paths cross again. Ready? We mustn't dawdle.
Awkward.
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Thank you again for your assistance. Coming, my lordship. I'll be right there. Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival. Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of his white son, shall we?
And you know the Dazzler comic, it probably won't take me too long to finish up. So I might have it by the review for it ready by Thursday at the same time me reviewing Forrest Gump. But I was sitting there like, you know, going through some Wolverine and the X-Men for the review for that, but it only had one season. I was like, why, like, what was up, you know, with us back in the day? It's just like, I thought it at least had 2 seasons. It was like one long season. I was like, dang, man. So yeah, you know, there's only one season of Wolverine and the X-Men. So I'll probably have that ready by no later than probably early next week. And then it's like Logan, no, not this coming Thursday, but next Thursday. Oh, and then I had to after Wolverine and the X-Men, I'll be getting into the anime TV shows with, one with just Wolverine and the other with the X-Men all together. And that would pretty much wrap up all the X-Men related TV shows that I can think of. So, and then I'm nearly done with all the solo stuff. What else? There was another thing about like a YouTube tier listing I want to do next. Oh yeah, like the X-Men solo stuff. I want to do the YouTube tier list of all those, which one I like, and which ones I least like. And then the MCU villains, since since Guardians 3 is wrapped up. I know we just started phase 5. So after the end of each phase, I'll go back to the tier listing and include other villains. So I need a moment to start, because I already did like a list of villains from the movies. I just cleared that up, so now I need to start going through all the TV shows, and a couple of them is going to be a little bit difficult, because like Agents of Shield, I still count that. I think like by this point I think we can all count all the Marvel related content that used to be on ABC or Netflix and stuff. We can count it under all on one umbrella. But I never watched the Inhuman show, so I don't know who was the villain in that. The only bad guy primarily like the Inhumans usually deals with would be Black Bolt's brother. But like I said, I didn't see it, so I can't really judge it. And like Agents of Shield, they have like a new villain each season, or at least either each season or every other season, whatever. And I only can remember a few of them, so I'm only gonna include probably like 3 or 4 villains that I recall from the show. But everything else I've pretty much seen before, so I can include them onto the list. So it's probably gonna be the longest YouTube tier list I'm gonna do, because it's that big. Oh, and yeah, the Hot Ones Challenge video, that is gonna be coming up fairly soon. So probably next weekend, but we'll see.
Sorry for the wait, but hopefully you'll agree it was worth it. You learned something about that sword pin. I did better than that. What's done? Yes. But not one you'll find anywhere in Valistia.
Is the whetstone really wet?
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Won't it be so bad if all you ever fought duels? Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were. Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the Curse an edge? I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right binder still, I could probably even make a twin of the blade that rattled me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the Curse Breakers would know how to wield properly, and that would see them for a single fight piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider. And more fire than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valstian steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy now. I'll make something much better. I'm sure the Chaos Breakers will be delighted. Just don't push yourself too hard. Don't you worry about me, sunshine. I've been working day and night since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone. Hey, thanks, Clive. I mean it. I owe you one. August too. It's good to know someone's looking out for me. He'll be happy to hear you said that. And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I made to put your name on it. You come and find me when you've got the materials. Alright? I will.
You have it now? Excalibur recipe.
Clive. So what are they?
Wow. Bomb Ember.
Anything else?
One more, like. Ah, so close. We'll go through this last side quest, and then if I don't make it to like 35, I'm just gonna have to try and deal with that Flan Prince. I might make it out with just the skin of my teeth, but man, I'd rather just have at least one up on that.
Well, that's it then. Here, Sid. Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother, if you've a mind to.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this Olympic the chief saw me naked. Lovely bit of kit, yes. Finding a solution you won't split it in, and it will separate it out, just like that. Problem is, we won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
Why not?
I imagine Ty some use up as a light too. Distilling medicines and the like. Alright. Why not?
Proper Joe!
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but what I shall do, says the chief. Gave you samples she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. Pour the blackest blood water from it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blooming things of a bomb king. They leave them blind when they die, see?
I take it that's where I come in.
If you wouldn't mind. I saw a billet on a hunt board for one just the other day. Would have gone myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame isn't exactly my forte. You, on the other hand...
Alright. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you kindly, and a good hunting, eh?
Weird science. Okay, where the heck is this bomb king? Here. Gotta cut through here, and it's a extra space.
Straight home now.
Before we go over this way, what is over here? Okay. The Pumpkin, King of Ghosts.
We are here. Greetings, Majesty.
Darn it, that was slower. Didn't think that was gonna work. Gotcha.
The rain is over. Now to collect the ash. This looks like the stuff. Let's see if there's any more. That should do it. If wine is more than this, he can fetch it himself.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
They told me she was building a ship. Mid might need some help.
Here's your crap.
Alright there, Sid? How's that hunt for the bomb ash going?
I have it here.
That's the stuff. And plenty of it too. Enough to keep the Olympic bubbling away for a good old while. You're a gent, Sid. Let nothing say otherwise. Right then. Let's get this contraption up and running. There we have it. The Telemon Alembic. And it works just like the chief said it would.
Very impressive.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, I start return a favor.
There's no need. The goodie will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Don't be silly. Will you let me take a look at that bag of yours? When you get your potions in, reckon I could work some magic on that, huh?
What kind of magic?
Well, we happen to have isolated a substance in our test from the Alembic that I reckon will make even the toughest lever supple as anything. Or we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and the like. Save the hideaway if you go. I reckon if we slap a bit on your back, it'll loosen it up enough for you to squeeze in a bottle or two more.
Well, it can't hurt to try, I suppose.
That's the spirit. Leave it with me. Follow me a mo.
That'll be nice. Didn't think Google X gonna get that. But instead of doing that long diatribe, just say like, oh, it'll increase your inventory.
Well, what do you reckon?
It certainly feels more flexible.
Right? Told you.
Thank you. I think.
No. Thank you for supporting Nid and the rest of us in our endeavors. Without you, we'd never been able to discover wonders like that stuff I rubbed on your bag. I'm telling you, there's plenty more where that came from.
Phrasing?
Okay.
How may I help you today, Clive? Come to claim your just desserts? Here you are. Best of luck out there, Sid.
They told me she
I
was
was so
building a
close to reaching 35. Unbelievable. Two freaking points.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
2 points. Wow.
Back here, yeah. Send food in there.
Rummel's hide. And I can't get that because I think that's that panther thing or saber-tooth tiger looking thing that's on the board, but I can't get to it because the spot it's at hasn't unlocked yet. So I'm running back and forth. I didn't buy new stuff. Yeah. We'll deal with the flan thing once I attack a group of critters. I'll get over my hump, then I'll go right into the fight with the flan. First,
And what can I do for you? If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. You might find a better price than that. You'd better all be here. You might find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know. Finished, are you?
oh, that's not what I want. There you go.
Let's go. Fly up with you. I'm ready for you this time.
Two can play that game. Oh my god. That is so janky as hell. So close.
Be safe. There's no coming back.
Waiting for that. God, I was just trying to. Gotcha.
The last job now. Whatever it was.
Good boy.
After it.
Oh,
We'll be late. Same for India. You lost your good while. Fine.
Is it business or pleasure? It'd better all be here. I might find a better price than that. It'd better all be here. I might find a better price than that. So,
hey. Now let's do this main mission. Hopefully I'll open up the other location so I can get that saber-tooth tiger thing. I want to get my Excalibur. That's what I want.
I'll drive. Asterisk. Big fish setting off the hideaway traipsing across the twins, actually. I swear, that dog do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh? Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough. She said that, in those words. She did, yes. Clive. Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. Should probably be halfway Canva by now. I may still be able to catch her. Oh, have you seen Ned? Yup. In a boat, going that way. And I'm too late. You in a hurry and all, are ya? Well, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rode off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now. Thank you, Oblast. Don't mention it. What tidings, Uncle?
My dear boy, my journey to Canver has been a resounding success. The friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the contents of his strongbox with us, but his considerable knowledge of the goings on in the free cities, by which I learned of the endeavors of a certain young friend of yours. Though I for one believe Miss Telemon's project to be quite the valiant enterprise, I doubt the Canavian authorities will take kindly to the unauthorized use of their dockyards, no matter how deserted. And if rumor has already reached my friend, it may not be long before the guild masters are rapping at our door. Which is why I pen you this note. I would like to borrow your man Gav for a moon or two, that he might keep a watch on those who might mean a little fellowship ill and warn us of impending attack. I trust that you will give this proposal your full consideration. Your loving uncle, Byron.
Trolling Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Ned.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset.
It, seemed that way. Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kinda fun. Everyone bitching in and all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Camden pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Yeah, will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place all gone? You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. Alright.
Oh, by the way, Jill'll be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
The old hideaway.
Sid. I remember what you told me. If no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hyuga is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. Not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Lady Karen, a pleasant surprise.
Thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every mother crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to coincide.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Utes.
Why, I'm sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance. You're letting me go with them? Oh, that's none. Stop that, you break me bones, you great galoot.
Super anime.
There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goose's traders past and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than forcing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goose.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad. Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
Gav,
Already on my way, Captain.
be careful.
Aren't I always? You see, that's it. Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
Going three directions. Dalmekia. Onward.
How are you feeling?
Remember that you know, the movie that was released during the pandemic, the animated movie Onward? I don't think I did a review movie review of that, but excuse me, I mean, it was like serviceable. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Grim Lycan, this, I sworn it was in the turn through here.
Come on.
This pathway is clear now.
This might take a while. You deserve a rest.
Malkin.
Let's over the pack, is it? Let me introduce you to her.
Took down your pack. Now it's your turn. Oh, you dodging. Gotcha. Have to hit this. Mark. I didn't know they would have a trophy like that. That was funny. Gotta think, Mark, think. I don't even like that kind of comic, but that was a funny gif.
That wasn't too bad, was it, Togo?
Oh. Let's get my freaking sword. Get my freaking sword in this freaking place. Got the stinking material. Give me my freaking Excalibur.
What you lost you a good while. And sorry would it be? Anything else?
Okay.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
So
You got out else? I reckon I can find a buyer. I was thankful you got that much. I reckon I can find a buyer. You got out else? I reckon I can find a buyer. Finished, are you?
all right. About the side quest. I got slightly less than 1,000 ability points to acquire just to get Flames of Rebirth. But I imagine by the time I even get to this point, I'll have like a new ability wheel anyway. So we'll just keep on saving.
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the skies. Till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
Little tiny village.
So what do you think? Really? It's as bad as that? Oh, why? There's trouble up ahead, and too much of it for us to handle. I take it there's danger on the road. Oh, what about this fearsome-looking fellow? You think he'd be equal to the task? Oh, no doubt. Assuming he's willing to hear us out. Well met, friend. My brother and I have been tasked with finding the merchant's missing parts. You seen it by any chance? How does a merchant misplace his card? Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran, leaving his livelihood abandoned in the pass. He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now, I'm not much of a thinker. I know the work of thieves when I see it. My brother's right on all accounts. And by my estimation, the bastards are lying in wait just down the road. We may have seen our share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in arms to boldly brave an ambush. You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear a band of backwater ruffians. What do you say? Will you help us out? Chances are they'll come for you either way. But if you promise to lend us a hand, at least you'll pocket a reward for your troubles.
Why you become warriors if you can't handle something as, you know, small as, you know, just goblins? I was gonna say something. Crap. Just blanked on it. Something I was going to say once they finished talking, but it just now escaped me.
Well, if I'm going to have to deal with them anyway. You've clearly got a fine head on those broad shoulders. We're lucky you came along. Now, hoping to make a heavy purse in Bokbad, our merchant friend loaded his cart with as much as it would carry. Reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee if we don't find those goods. So, while you're seeing for those bandits,
Oh, I remember now.
you keep your eyes open. Alright. Just don't expect me to track the cart out of them myself. No. You can leave the cart to us. You just put an end to those bandits and point us in the right direction. You do that, we'll take care of the rest.
Like, I posted on Twitter and asked a couple of friends of mine, like on my Facebook page, because after San Diego Comic-Con just wrapped up, I was like, oh my, because that's one place I really want to go one day is San Diego Comic-Con, because it's the biggest comic book convention in the entire world. But it's like next year I want to, you know, take a trip. I really want to go to Japan. And it's like, you know, my bucket list places I want to go. And it's like people suggest, like, no, you, like, everybody's telling me, like, no, you know, if you had a choice between one of those two places to go next year, no, go to Japan, dude, Japan. Like, yeah, and the eyes have it. because I'm torn because like yeah, because this is expensive. But I'm looking at like Priceline and everything like that because Kaylee Cuoco's sitting there like endorsing the heck out of that stuff, and it does look pretty decent of the way to figure out prices with flights and everything like that. Because at the most I'll have to spend, and this is like the affordable stuff with like because I don't want to go into those kind of tube like hotel things, even though they're super cheap. Like I still want like a decent looking hotel room, with spacious and stuff like that, even though it's like I'm not going to spend like too much time, but I want to have like open space to just chill, view the outside of like this skyway and everything like that. So and then like spending cash to go out and enjoy everything that Tokyo has to offer. And just for me to like the hotel and me the flight getting there, I'll end up spending, I'll have to save up $1,600 to just to pay for the because since it's like a day between here and there from like the east and west, I had to leave on a Thursday just so I have like a nice little weekend, full weekend trip, and then I take a flight back Monday. So I'll be looking at well, it's like $1,590 or something like that, but I rounded it up to like 1,600. So I'll be having to spend 1,600. But that's not including expenses outside of that to enjoy like like go out to a restaurant or go to, like, because I want to check out like those anime like cafes and stuff like that. So I need like some extra spending cash. I don't know what we're looking at. Like hopefully at least an extra 400 for extra spending cash. But I'm not sure. It's relatively in terms of like the in terms of like the differences in currency. 400 should be more than enough, I guess. Somewhere between 300 to 400 should be more than enough for me to have like extra spending cash to enjoy like going to cafes or buying like certain souvenirs, like you want to get like mangas or something like that.
That's them dealt with. Now, where's that part?
Making sure. And collectibles here that I might be missing. Sure did ransack the place.
Getting all of this out of here will be a nightmare.
Romaine salad.
We found ourselves the right man for the job, wouldn't you say? Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing. Our merchant friend will be delighted. How exactly will he be getting his goods out of here? You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a fine warrior haul cabbages to market. You've done your part. And that's all you need to worry about. Here. It's been a pleasure. Now piss off. There's no need to be so rude, brother. What if we want his help again next time?
Seem like stand-up guys. Something tells me we'll see them again.
I see the Dalmex lag behind Brazaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen road should hold at least. Path continues on the other side.
Nice try.
So this is Emeka's.
The land of the gods. But even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here. These falls. Also the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
The gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominance saints and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, but spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of story packs, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just like in this place. Still have to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Botland. The road will be busier up ahead.
We'll have to keep our wits about us. Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
Meanwhile, in the Hall of Justice,
I see the report's true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier. I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sunbreak. How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy. I shall advise him until he comes of age. Father, please. Or for as long as I'm able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task. There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then, Baddasthea. All shall bow before their Emperor. Father, these are the words of a tyrant. They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Greeker, made flesh. Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sunbreak. Father, I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps? What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers. and of the divine. You trust the words of this traitress. She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sambrek, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
Traitor! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee, or else is heresy. Sire, forgive me. This audience is over. Come, your radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead? Did it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood? The Balkan market is to the north. We just need to hop the coast.
Wow, just gonna end it there, huh? Well, we'll end the video here. So, I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow after work. It's already gonna be a long work day on, tomorrow. Despite me might leaving a little early, I just need like a day of rest. I might not stream tomorrow. I'll be back Thursday, definitely. Probably getting back to Street Fighter 6. I did, increase my levels quite a bit, so I'll get right back into the tournament and hopefully, beat it. But yeah. But anyway, I will see you all soon. Have a great night. Yeah, this is fun. Listen, I'm really engaged in the story, really. Don't know how this game will stack up with the other Final Fantasy games. That'll be kind of interesting. But anyway, take care. I'll see you all soon.